Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Monster Manuals. Don't really have anything to say besides, sorry for a lot of the monsters. I said I did buy most of the kickstarts for the Mountain Dew Diaries, but I don't really count those as Mountain Dews, like, legitly. Mountain Dew's been kind of lazy. They didn't release a holiday, which I know they haven't in a while, but a holiday Dew, and then I have seen some reports of Cabo Citrus, the redesign, has hitting stores, so be on the lookout for that, but I've already reviewed that flavor, so I guess I don't really know if I need to review it again, but hey. That's a question for another day. We're here for a monster, and without further ado, the monster we are going to be trying today is Monster Energy Juice Pacific Punch. Now, we already tried Pipeline Punch, which was a Hawaii's kind of design. This, if you couldn't tell, is Pirates. So, yeah, pretty cool can design. I mean, the branding is going to be pretty high on this one because the design is pretty freaking cool with all the pirate stuff and the can. This is very eye-catching, so A+ for that from Monster. Without further ado, let's read the side of the can, see what it has to say, see what we need to expect from this. Typical punch, it's not light. What? Typical punch, it's not, it's saying, okay, this is kind of hard because I just woke up and it's kind of hard to read. Typical punch, it's not. Lighter, less sweet, and more complex. A flavor as deep, as wide as its namesake, the Great Pacific. Naturally, we added our Monster Energy blend to help us put wind in your sails and keep you steady and on course no matter how rough the seas. Pacific Punch awaits your adventure. Your adventure awaits. Arg! Unleash the salty beast. So that was a difficult read this morning, but salty beast. Interesting. Very interesting. A salty beast. So yeah. Without further ado, let's crack this open and see what we got inside. Ooh, okay. Okay, it looks like we got some red, which is quite interesting. Very red. Very, 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 very red. Interesting. Smells interesting. Smells like fruit punch. Smells more artificial fruit punch than the fruit punch ones we were trying to do. Without further ado, let's give it a taste. See what this is all about. It's actually pretty good. I assume this is trying to replicate fruit punch. So this is Monster with fruit punch in it. It's not bad. I can taste the fruit punch, but not enough that it's overpowering. Let's try it from glass when we get a feel for it. Not bad. Not bad one bit. I actually quite like this. I would drink this in my free time. Is it up there with Passion Fruit Punch and Peach and Ultra Sunrise? Maybe. It has potential to be. I'm a sucker for fruit punch. I love fruit punch, but I like how it's not all the way there. It's not overpowering, because if I wanted to get a fruit punch energy drink, there's probably countless fruit punch energy drink flavors. I like how it has some of the Monster left in it. But I mean, nothing to complain about, really. A slight flavor that is not overpowering, but it makes it taste pretty good. This is probably the best Juice Monster to date, besides Mango Loco, since Mango Loco. So, nothing to complain about. Zero things to complain about. This is a pretty good Monster. But I can see why they went all out for the can design for this one. Because it's a pretty hard hitter. It's up there in the department. So I'm trying to keep the first impressions a little shorter because it went on for like 10 minutes last time and the video was like 12 minutes long. But these are supposed to be short, simple, sweet. But excuse me. We all know how that turns out for me. I turn it into a full-fledged project. And so, yeah. But anyways, that's my first impressions of Monster Energy Juice Pacific Punch. Hopefully it can wake me up with its 210 calories and 160 milligrams of caffeine and its vitamins and all that good stuff. Let's go into the review and the ranking on the tier list. And that'll be about it. Alright, here we go.
Alright, here we go. Juice Pacific Punch. I have taste at 9 out of 10. Branding at 8.5 out of 10. Kick 6.5 out of 10. And that all rounds out to an 8 out of 10. Monster. I think the taste is there. I love Fruit Punch, and it's like a Monster, but Fruit Punch. The branding is very on point, nice design. I like the pirate theme. The kick at 6.5 out of 10. I've yet to find an energy drink to really give me a kick. Well, I guess that's not true. I'm a big Ghost fan, and Ghost's kind of giving me that kick. But a Monster to really give me that kick. And the overall rounds out at 8 out of 10. I think this is a very, very good Monster. From what we just had with Pacific Punch and Ultra Paradise, I think this is nice and refreshing and a great... what's the correct word? A great refreshing Monster to have, to taste, to know if it's on the shelf, I can buy it, and I can enjoy it. So let's go see what my tier list is for Pacific Punch. Alright, so here's the tier list. As you can see, it's a little different. It's a little jumbled up. I put it at great. I think Pacific Punch is a great Monster. I think it's pretty good, and I would definitely drink it if I had the option to. I did some rearranging. I think Mango Loco also deserves to be in great. And White Monster. It's been a while since I've had those two, so I guess I couldn't really give it a fair assessment, but I think they both deserve to be in great, and that's where they belong to be. So I guess I was a bit harsher on my rating and ranking for these few monsters, but I think especially these three monsters that I've put at great deserve to be in there. And it's also something to mention that, you know, the tier list is ever changing, ever evolving with each flavor I try. I think, you know, the monsters in good are significantly worse than the ones in great. And I think the great deserves to be great. So that's why I put them in there. Alright, thank you guys for watching another episode of the Monster Manuals. Like I said, the tier list is ever evolving, ever changing. I need to, you know, drink some monsters recreationally. Just to kind of update the tier list. But more monsters to come and more Mountain Dew Diaries to come. So that's really about it. See ya. Peace!